Hi guys, my name is Katerina. I'm an online ESL teacher. I've been using AI a lot, um, and I've made a practical prompt book if anyone is interested. It's for ESL teachers specifically, and it's designed for teachers who are not tech savvy. You need to know zero coding, like I know zero coding. So today what I want to do in this video is compare Claude and ChatGPT using one of these prompts. So I'm going to use the quiz builder prompt. So I'm going to use the same prompt for both AIs to make the comparison and make it fair. So I'm going to copy and paste the prompt, copy the prompt from the prompt guide, paste it as it is in Claude. The only thing I'm going to add is that I want it to come out in interactive HTML format. Um, Please make an interactive HTML file. So the prompt is asking for one-to-one. It gives the AI a role. You're an ESL teacher teaching online one-on-one lessons. Then it gives a context for the student, adult, beginner, and then it tells it what we want. So we want a 10-question MCQ to practice past tense with irregular verbs. It specifies that it should test the student's ability to use the grammar correctly, not their ability to recognize it. That's to avoid questions like, which of these sentences is past tense? Um, I don't really like those kinds of questions for MCQs. If I want to practice the grammar, I just want to practice using the grammar. So use common irregular verbs to make sure that it doesn't use things that the student might not have heard of. We want common irregular verbs, that's what we're testing. Make sure the language is suitable to a beginner student. It's always good to specify that kind of thing to make sure that it does use easy language. It doesn't use language that's too difficult, because past tense you can use with any kind of level of vocabulary and stuff like that. Don't include teacher notes. We don't want that now. We don't want it to include the answers. We just want the interactive HTML quiz. So that's just what this prompt is asking for. When you use it yourself, of course, you can change all of this information to whatever you want. You can use this prompt as a template and just change what students you've got, change how many questions. Um, if you don't want an MCQ, you want a drag and drop or a gap fill, whatever, you can ask it for what you want. Um, this prompt doesn't have any specifications for styles. There is another prompt in the prompt book for styling work you've already produced using AI. Um, so for now, I'm just going to use this prompt. I'm going to paste it in both AIs, in Claude and send, and ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT 5 for now. It came out a few days ago. Um, and then we'll compare the results from both of these AIs. The one that I use the most is, well, for creating lesson plans and worksheets and interactive activities, I usually use Claude. Um, I like his style, and the Claude projects is very helpful for me. ChatGPT has also introduced projects, but when I started using AI, basically I liked the outputs of Claude, so I use Claude more for that kind of thing. Um, ChatGPT, I use it a lot for brainstorming, for suggestions and ideas, that kind of thing. Okay, so Claude has already given us, it gives you a summary of what it's created. Never take AI's word for anything. Like here, for example, immediate feedback for each answer. You have to give it a go and click check answers and make sure that it does give you feedback for each answer. If it doesn't, you can just ask it to. Um, okay, so each person can get different results, and each time you try it, you could also get different results. Um, Once you get the first result, Basically, you just have to give more instructions of what to add, what to delete, what to change, what you like, if there's something that you don't like. Um, Always check the outputs from AI. Never trust it to just give you something ready to use. Like, it took seconds to make a quiz. Yes. Is this quiz ready to use? No, because I haven't checked it yet. It might be great, but chances are there'll be something that I want to change. Okay, so on the Claude platform, you can see the quiz in the artifacts window. You can use it as well. You can um, try it out. So here what it's done is it's given us the question twice. Why? I don't know. Yesterday I went to the supermarket. Always check that there's only one correct answer, and always check that the correct answer actually fits into the sentence nicely, because again, AI can make mistakes. Okay, so I'm gonna get a few wrong just to see how it reacts to wrong answers. Make sure it gives you the right answer or it gives you some advice. And I'm going to leave a few blank to see what it does to that. So at the end, we've got a check answers button. There's no try again button at the moment. And even after checking answers, it gives you your score and no try again buttons. It might be that when you try it, it does. So again, everybody gets slightly different results. Um, So it's given me the correct answers, it's told me what I've got wrong, and it's given me the correct answer to go with it. And it's told me the ones that I haven't selected an answer for to please select an answer. Okay, what you can do also is download it as an HTML, and then you just simply open the file in your browser. So I'm using Google Chrome, so I just opened it in Google Chrome, and there it is. And you can try it out, you can share it with share screen with your students, and they can choose the answers. Or you can send them the file and they can do it themselves, or you can host it online. I use GitHub to host things for free. ChatGPT has given me the file. You can do the exact same things with a file produced by ChatGPT or by Claude. The difference is going to be, the difference is going to be the output, what it looks like. And I said, ooh, because every time I've tried this before, ChatGPT has not given me this kind of appearance. It's always given me a very plain, simple appearance. So maybe because I've always asked it to, ChatGPT remembers previous conversations. It remembers what you've talked about before. Even if you're using projects, it'll remember things from a different project or from conversations outside of projects. So it could just be that every time I've done it, I've asked it to make it look better, use more colours and backgrounds. So this time it's just done it automatically. So yesterday I went to the supermarket. They like this question, by the way. Every time question one has always been yesterday I went to the supermarket or yesterday I went to the store. Um, Claude has also done the same one. Okay. So this looks great first time. I'm actually surprised because usually ChatGPT doesn't give me something that looks great first time. So I always have to follow up with a prompt for the styling. Let's see what it does when we get something right and wrong. The check answers button. It does usually give me a try again button instantly, like the first time round. So there's the score. That's actually a very nice style. I'm very impressed. I feel a bit sorry for Claude because usually Claude gives me something like this and ChatGPT doesn't. So it's always good to try them out yourself. Always check that the buttons are working. So I just clicked on try again to make sure that it does try again. You've got the progress bar at the top. Make sure that when you click, the progress bar does progress. And always check to make sure the language is suitable, there's no mistakes, things like that. So these are the first outputs. Output number one from Claude, output number one from ChatGPT. Again, ChatGPT doesn't usually give me something that looks this good, but because it remembers conversations from before, so it can adapt what it gives you because it knows your preferences. Basically, it saves your preferences. Um, you can change that. You can delete some preferences or ask it to change it to a different preference, whatever. Okay, so that's the comparison. So this was ChatGPT's first output and using the same prompt. This was Claude AI's first output. I then went on to Claude and asked it to make it look more professional, more engaging for adult ESL students. And it did, it made this. And it corrected the having the question twice thing. Um, you see, I do like Claude's final outputs a lot. I like his styles. So generally I do tend to use Claude more. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.